Dawson Rider Review. Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of Ghost Change Series 12, Kamen Rider Specter, Deep Specter. I should have just said Deep Specter, but then it happened. Let's just move past it, guys. So yes, Specter's upgraded form. Let's go ahead and go over the box. Let's get that trash out of the way. This is why we're really here, for the typical box fare of general promotional shots of the figure everywhere, and a pretty cool promotional shot of the actual suit at the top of the box. And then the side shot of the box that refuses to close, and the other side shot, and then the back showing you how he can pose and like pretend to be Super Saiyan-y or like whatever, and then a picture of Grateful and shows you how you can put the other things on it so they can look pretty much almost exactly the same. All that fun stuff. And then another cool shot. So now we're done, right? Everything else you need to do. Blank figure, jacket, boom, done. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, really this is the blank figure base, but basically the same as all the other bases, just with some deepified parts being the arm and leg pieces here, and then obviously the different colors. There's really not too much to say. It features all the same articulation points as the usual figures do, as you can see. Those little special finger joints here. Nice leg joint. So it's always funny when I think about talking about this, because I wonder how many people watch all the same reviews and are tired of hearing the same spiel. But if you're new to this type of figure, it's basically like a midway point between a Power Rangers 5-inch figure and a figure art in terms of articulation possibilities, with some like old, reminds me of Sochaku Henshin stuff with those finger joints, which they used to do. But yes, that is what it does. You are pretty much used to it by now. And then you can put on his jacket here, which is just on its own like that, has its own form focus, which you can put on like, is this little light on? No, it wasn't. This whole review is trash now. Let me just fix it. Okay, there we go. Which you can put on one of those little stands if you got it, because it does not come with one, but if you so wish. But very, 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 very simple. There's a lot of varies there. But you just slide him over top, and he will line up as a jacket would. Oops, slide that up so it goes over his face. And snap it on, and boom, you have Deep Specter being all blurry because the camera is being a jerk face. But yeah, that's really what it does. The articulation doesn't hinder too much, maybe just a smidge. And you can move his hood back like you can in the show, and he's okay. Honestly, I actually really like this form, but there's something about the figure that looks off. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think the paint for the jacket is okay, and the overall look and proportions of it isn't that bad, but for me there's just something off about the face. I think it's because the plastic doesn't really come all the way down, which is in part because of the design, but it just doesn't look right on this, and there's just something about the proportions and everything that just doesn't quite live up to the way Deep Specter looks. And like I said, I can't entirely put my finger on it, but I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed too, because like I said, I really like this form. But in terms of just wanting a representation of a form, I would recommend waiting for the figure art, because I don't know if it'll be an exclusive. They basically pull that decision out of a hat nowadays, but if you really want a good figure of it, I recommend waiting for that, because I can't remember if I already said this 5 seconds ago, but the Ghost figure art so far that I've seen have been pretty good, and I don't know, there's just something about the proportions on this, and honestly the switching out gimmick on these Ghost Change things isn't that exciting. But anyway, until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com, and of course don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.